Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of 10K Dollar Day. This week we are talking about plantations, cinema, and popcorn.
Sounds corny, but guess I'll stick around to listen.
Oh man, here we go. It only gets better from here.
It gets better.
I was gonna go walk around my room and hang out.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 260 of 10K Dollar Day. I'm Alison Burns.
I'm Lulu Picard.
And we're so excited you're here to hear about how we're going to spend $10,000 somewhere in the world, all because we got a magic word from one of our listeners. And we're also going to talk about obsessions. We're also going to talk about wish lists. And we're also going to talk about how we improv. We don't talk about it. We just do it. So we're so excited that you're here for that today.
It's true.
Right. So we're going to jump right in today. Lulu, what is your obsession?
Well, my obsession is my new My Pure Mist steam inhaler.
Oh, yes.
Lots of singers have had them for a long time. They've been around like 5 or 6 years, and they're just these personal steamer things, and it's very fancy, and you have to buy the water from the company, and it's like da, 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 da. And yes, they're recyclable, the vials, I checked. But it has made such a big difference in my sinuses.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I recommend highly for people, even if you're not a singer, if you think you have those seasonal allergies because the heat turns on in your building or whatever, you do it twice a day. You kind of have to commit to steaming your passages, whatever, twice a day or whatever. But huge difference in awesome. The amount of that I have to clear in my throat, the amount of all that kind of stuff. I know this is the sexiest stuff I've ever talked about on the podcast.
So sexy.
But how long does it into it
last on your face? How long do you actually steam?
What it says it recommends is 2 sessions a day between 15 and 20 minutes.
I mean, that's a long time.
It's a long time. If you're a TV watcher at night, it's pretty easy to figure out
true.
When to do it. It is a little awkward to figure out, but I'm using it too much. I'm kind of glad that you have to buy the water because you have to buy the super distilled, safe water because it keeps me from doing it too much.
Because you're addicted.
I just like it feels so good.
That's awesome though.
And right after you finish, I feel like I could sing a concert.
Yeah, no, I used to steam twice a day when I was in heavy shows Mamma Mia.
Yeah. Well, I used to have those facial steamers that you can buy at Walgreens, but that's a slightly higher temperature. So this is made for you to inhale. Facial steamers are made for you to close your eyes and open your pores.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and this one you can adjust the temperature. So if it's you can turn it down.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. All the things. How about you?
Well, my obsession right now is actually I have found that I love the reels that Instagram and Facebook do, but I love to find comedians on them.
Oh, do you have faves?
I do have a couple of favorites, but I love the fact that because, Instagram and all of that, they kind of are smart about what you watch and stop on. So I'm starting to get more and more comedians because I do stop to listen to them. But what I like about the reels is that it's short bits. And so if I'm not feeling this comedian, it's a swipe, right? So you just swipe up and you just kind of keep searching for the next thing that you like. And the really good comedians are putting captions.
Yeah.
So you can also watch it, as you're doing something else if you don't. But it's always better to hear it out loud, you guys. I do have to say.
So you can hear the delivery.
Because you can hear the delivery. And I also love how many comedians that I follow now do so much audience interaction. So many of their reels are them going hey, who are you here with tonight?
Oh, it's their crowd work.
They're oh, that's you and your mom. And they are so smart. Just I'm how are you thinking of this stuff off the cuff.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Because to
they're
me,
just, like, super
to me,
smart.
that's a theme park skill. Isn't that funny?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Because it's like everybody that I worked with at Disney would do crowd work.
Oh, yeah.
It's that, yeah.
You're probably really good at that, actually.
Yeah, I like crowd work.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the guy that I really like. I have so many pages that I follow now. I think his name's Jeff something.
I like Ted Alexandro. He's pretty great on there, and he captions everything. And I'm sure, and you're right, it makes it really easy to swipe, so my next question is, has it affected how you edit the Daily Happy Clips? Because do you think of that, like people might swipe a little faster, or
yeah, get to the meat of it pretty quickly. It's Jeff Arcuri, Arcuri.
Okay, cool. We'll check him out.
He's so funny and just like lovable to watch. Like he also gets a kick out of what he's doing. So it's like he's fun to watch. And yeah, his crowd work is amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and he's in New York. So I was like, man,
you gotta see a show.
Gotta see a show sometime.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. All right, let's talk about wish list. I have a good one. What's yours?
You do?
I do.
Like you're ready for it.
Like I want this.
Okay, can you go first then?
Sure. I want a towel warmer for my bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Those are great.
Like so bad. And I don't even think this is going to be next level.
Let's talk.
I did some research because my mom was like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, ooh, what if I could get her to buy me a towel warmer?
Mm-hmm.
So I did some research. I don't think I even want the rod one.
Because it only warms part of your towel.
I think I want the full shebang that you stick the towel in and it warms it up.
How much is that?
I just don't know where I'd put it.
How much is that?
It's like over $100.
Oh, over 200 or just over 100?
No, just over 100.
I feel like that's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I mean, it is, but it's not. If you think about it every time you get out of your shower.
Oh, I know.
Then it's not terrible.
Yeah.
If you don't think of it very often, then it's too expensive.
And I know it's a wish list. So because every time I shower, I think about it. Every time I'm like, I get it. Wish I had this. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I sent it to my mom, but I sent it to her with 2 other options. So,
okay.
Don't know. All right. What's your wish list?
My wish list is that this is not a real wish. I mean, it's a fake wish. It's an imaginary wish. My wish, and this is new for me, is that wherever I live in the future, because it's kind of out of my control, I'm going to be on tour, blah, 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 is that I will have a very clean bathtub in all the places I stay.
So that you can do your baths.
For the first time in my life, I'm liking the bath. I've never, ever, 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 ever liked them before. But you know what changed it?
What?
Waterproofing the iPhone.
Wait, is the iPhone totally waterproof?
Well, it's waterproof enough, it says, where if you drop it in a bath, you can fish it out and it won't be affected.
Gotcha.
And I have a case on it.
Oh, perfect.
So now I have something to do.
Right.
And if it's a different something to do, I can switch. It's not like, oh, I brought a book. I'm not feeling this book.
Yeah.
I can be like, oh, I'm playing a game. Nope, I'm reading news. Now I'm texting a friend, whatever. So that was like a game changer. So the phone plus a bath bomb and maybe an ice cream cone. And I am like, good to go.
You should put that in your writer.
Yeah, I'm going to need a bathtub, a bath bomb, and an ice cream cone at all times, please. Thank you.
That's amazing. All right. Well, now it's time for 10K.
I thought you were going to play the audiophile days.
It's a $10K day. Imaginary travel and a laugh or two. As we tell you all the crazy things we wanna do. We buy top drawer, but we don't really pay. So say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
All right. And here is our word of the day.
Hello, my name is Ira Burns. I think you know who I am. Today's word is Ikigai. Ikigai. Ikigai.
Thank you for that spelling. Can you use it in a sentence, please? No. So, you guys, that's my dad, Papa Burns, and he gave us Ikigai. And I was like, what? Did you know immediately what this word was?
No, not at all. I had to look it up.
Okay,
I've
me
never heard
too.
it before.
So Ikigai is a Japanese concept that means basically your reason for being. So Iki in Japanese means life, and Gai describes value or worth. So Ikigai is your life purpose or your bliss. It's what brings you joy and inspires you to get out of bed every day. So
Okay.
it's a beautiful concept.
Yes.
And I have no idea what prompted that from my dad, but hey, let's do it.
You don't know where it came from him? Like if he's...
I did not ask that. No, I don't know.
Only because when your father, spoiler alert, everyone, her father is not Japanese.
Correct.
Although he could have been. You could have been adopted. So not spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Information, everyone. Allison's father is not Japanese. But usually, this is so assumptive of me.
Yeah.
When a non-Asian person picks like a wise Asian word and they haven't gotten it like tattooed on them or something, it's usually something they've carried with them, like a word they've carried with them through something. And so it surprises me that you didn't know that this was a word for your dad.
No. And the only thing that I can think of is he has been fascinated for really as long as I can remember with Thailand, the Philippines, Japan, China, like all these Asia countries, he's really been fascinated by. And he went to Thailand for like a month one time.
A month?
With a friend of his, and he without my mom, and spent an entire month there, like doing the things that Thai people do. Like, and he learned the language and like, so he's very interested in other cultures. So I just wonder if he's done some research and like hooked onto this word, but
yeah.
We'll never know. No, I'm kidding. I can ask him. Okay. But Ikigai is taking you and Ilu to Laukala Island in Fiji.
Oh. Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'd love to go there.
I know. So super excited.
That's a bucket list kind of place
Fiji?
for me.
Yes.
Not Fiji specifically, but like French Polynesia.
Yeah.
Bora Bora, I think is absolutely bucket list for me.
Yep. Ooh. Now, I did a little bit of a deeper dive on Ikigai, and I did find out that there are 4 rules to this entire concept. And it's what you love, what the world needs, what you are good at, and what you get paid for are the things that they like separate these rules into. So I took each of those, and that's what we're going to kind of formulate this day around. So what you love is equal to your passion. So we're going to the Como Lakala Island. It's this paradise in Fiji, one of the world's largest private island resorts. It only has 25 villas, and it recalibrates the idea of luxury. So because what we love, our passion is travel, I was like, we're definitely going there. We're getting a 2-bedroom plantation residence.
A 2-bedroom?
With a private pool. Now, here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
It's the most expensive place ever. For one night is $9,000. One night.
And people stay here.
People do it.
Who does that? Because that's not like your rent. That's an extra place to live. Like you live somewhere else.
No, and if you stay for like 3 to 5 nights, that's like my salary in a year. Like it's insane. Like I can't even comprehend it.
That is, you're right. I cannot comprehend it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys. It is I have never seen anything so beautiful. I have never seen anything so luxurious. So
really? In all of the research, we're hitting 5 years next month.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Just everywhere you look, you're like, what? It looks like it's a painting. It's just unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
So what we're going to do though, because I was like, I really want to stay here. So what we're doing, we're just going to stay one night.
Okay.
And we're going to split it. So
okay.
you pay $4,500 and then you pay the other $45.
Okay. I mean, your 45 is sponsored by the podcast, and my 45 is out of my pocket, but I get it. This is totally fair, and this trip is starting off with a bang.
Listen, you're on Broadway.
I'm on Lort Broadway. Let me remind you, we are not making Broadway money. Can I shout that from the rooftops? Why are we allowed to not make Broadway money?
It's so weird.
It is weird.
All right, so $4,500 for my bedroom. But here's what's good about this place. All the activities on the island, the water activities and the land activities are all inclusive.
Oh, well, I hope so. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I know. So they have like
if they gave you a water bill at the end, you're paying $9,000, like you took an extra shower.
I know, right? So they have an 18-hole golf course. They have tennis, horseback riding, yoga. They have a gym. They have bikes. They have jet skis, water skis, wakeboards. They have boats. They have kayaks, windsurfing, snorkeling, diving. All of this is inclusive. So you can do all of these things.
Wow.
So it's really cool. All right. So that was our passion. What we're passionate about is staying somewhere
and
luxurious.
Fancy places.
Okay.
So
the second rule is what the world needs. It's your mission.
So
what's
our mission?
Like our mission in life is to give a big dose of happy to everyone we meet.
Okay.
Just to make people happy. Just a little bit of light.
I like it. Let's do it. Let's missionize.
So what we're going to do then is we're going to put on a show. We're going to do a cabaret/podcast show. And what we did was we took a short flight.
Hello, people of Fiji. Do you know what you've been missing? Is two women singing "The Grass Is Always Greener."
They're like, no, I'm pretty sure we're good. We actually like where we are in life.
Oh my God. I just that would be a hilarious movie. It's you and me like traveling the world, bringing musical theater, but no one wants it.
They're like, what? Cool.
It's just us in rooms of different countries, just trying to do our show, do our shtick.
We're doing all the mashups and no one knows what songs they are.
No one cares.
It's so funny. Well, listen, it's our mission. So sometimes missions are hard. So we're taking a short flight from that private island to Nadia. It's only because this is where you can rent out live cinema, which is what we're going to do. So it's only $178 each round trip.
You mean we're renting out a movie theater?
A movie theater.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So we went to Nadia. The cinemas seat anywhere right around 90 people, and they have 22 reclining VIP seats. So to rent this theater is $800. We're going to do that, but we're going to charge no admission, free admission. Anyone can come see our show.
Now that's fine. I'm out $4,500, but we can give away the show for free.
Yeah. Well, because I'm going to pay for the rest of the trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, I'm just saying, can we charge them like $10 and can I get the money back?
Oh, I mean, I didn't factor that in, but we could. And then
everyone, I want you to know this is exactly what producing at $10K Day is like. This is us and with every show we ever put on.
I also bought popcorn for everyone. So $450 worth of popcorn.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's for 90 people. So we bought the popcorn. We got free admission. Everyone's going to come to our cabaret/podcast show.
Okay.
For a dose of happy.
Love it.
That's what the world needs
now.
Is us. Just us.
What a terrible name for a show. Could you imagine what the world needs now is us, just us? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Okay. The third rule of Ikigai is what you are good at. It's your vocation. But I decided I mean, we're good at this stuff. So I was like, let's talk about something else. What else are we good at? So I took this a different way. We're really good at eating.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so now we're going to do some eating in Fiji.
Okay.
Listen to this. We're going to the Gaia Tree Sanctuary. And here's what we're doing. It says, join us for the day and explore the Fiji food forest.
Do you walk through it?
Yeah. So at Gaia Tree Sanctuary, it's an organic spice plantation and a day club. And they also have a nectar lab.
What's a day club?
I think it's like a club that you can go like
please say during the day. Please say I think it's a club that you can go to
during the day.
Oh, so it's the opposite of a nightclub.
No, I think it's like, like a golf club, like those clubs.
Oh, it's not a boom, boom, boom.
No.
Boom,
I think it's like what do they call it? Like a country club.
Oh, that makes more sense.
That's
literally
you can like buy, you can like go and like do things.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So basically, they do tours and they serve high quality super food. And so you do this whole adventure where you taste fresh tropical delicacies while soaking up the stunning ocean views and exploring the hilltops of Fiji's Garden Island.
Oh my gosh.
So at every like tour around this whole tree sanctuary, they like give you meals that's fresh from like what they've made and caught and kept.
Is this all vegetarian?
I'm not sure actually, but it's expensive. It's $195 per person.
That I didn't know Fiji was that expensive.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was going to be one of those places where it costs $1 million to fly there. And then once you're there, you can kind of.
Oh yeah, I think it is because it says it's the edible landscape.
Oh, so it's like you like literally walk around the forest and you see what you're going to eat, and then
they about it and get you to eat it.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, vegetarian farm to table.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like I would love that.
I know, me too. $195. We're each doing it.
Okay.
So excited. Okay. The last rule, number 4. Number 4 rule, what you get paid for, your profession. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Lulu gets paid right now to perform, and I get paid to manage people. Mm-hmm. So we're going to bring our skills together. We're going to organize a Friends in Fuji event.
Okay.
But like food and Fiji.
Gotcha.
Friends in Fuji event.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so how we're doing this is we're going to do it on a boat. We're renting a power catamaran.
Whoa.
It's $1,200 for the day. It can fit up to 22 people on it. And then we're also going to take a private chef that we have met with, and we're going to organize the whole thing. We're going to pay $2,000 for the food and drink on the yacht. And then you're going to perform a little like cabaret set of your own.
Oh, just me? A solo show?
Yeah, and I allotted $50 for all of your karaoke tracks.
Why are you not singing with me?
Because I had to do what we get paid for as the last rule. Oh. And right now I don't get paid to perform. I get paid to manage. So I'm going to manage you and the people.
I see. Okay, great. Okay.
So I'm going to manage the event and make sure like you have everything you need. Like if you want that ice cream bar and if you want the, hot bath before your performance, I'll make sure it's done.
And you're already my favorite manager of all time.
Yeah, and I'll make sure the sound is good. If you want in-ears, we can buy you some in-ears because I don't. Okay, that's good. And then I got you $50 for your karaoke tracks. So, and I think maybe a 30-minute set is fine. And then we can
Thank you. This negotiation is going very well for me.
Yeah. And then we all get to eat and drink for the entire time.
Okay,
and
that
the private
awesome.
chef that we got is there
to
help us. And I'm going to organize that whole event too. So that's the 4th and last rule of Ikigai, which we just did. And so that brings my total to $9,796 in Fiji.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we would do if we had 10K to spend in a food Fiji experience with friends in, where was I? Laukala Island, private island, Fiji. But here's what we would do if we had $10,000 to give away. What did you find?
Well, when I looked up Ikigai, the purpose part of it really like jumped out at me. So I kind of went down a purpose path for what charity to find. So I actually chose Big Brother, Big Sister because we all know it is around.
Yes.
Right. And that basically pairs up adult volunteers with developing children or teenagers so that they have a mentor in their life and all that kind of stuff. And you can do this nationwide. Like it's probably in your city. If you would like to step in and be a mentor to someone, I'm sure that it would be a cool thing to do in 2023. But Big Brother, Big Sister, I just think it's awesome. I have some friends who were mentored coming up as children, and they say that it was a really huge foundational relationship for them, and they still keep in touch. So I think it's a cool thing, especially because you have to meet in person, and people don't do that a lot anymore. So I think Big Brother, Big Sister for sure.
That's awesome.
How about you?
So I took the word passion because Ikigai talks a lot about like your passion, your mission. So I took the word passion and I found a charity literally called Roots of Passion. And it actually is based out of Africa. And what they do is it's a holistic care program that serves orphan children in Africa. So basically, it's holistic medicines, it's meditation, it's all of those ways to kind of help these orphan children in their everyday life succeed in multiple ways, not only mentally, but physically. So it is also a very, very small organization. They don't even have a actual website. It's just a Facebook page because it was organized by one single man, and his name is Steve Boris. So I've done a lot of research on it just to make sure it was all legit, and it is. So you can go to their Facebook page, and they have a ton of pictures. They have photos of the children that they're helping. And they also, give new clothes. They give school supplies, food, water, all of that sort of thing. So, and then they have stories on the Facebook about specific children, specific people that they've helped. So check them out. That is Roots of Passion.
Roots of Passion.
Yeah.
Parfait.
All right. So now it's time for our happies. What's your happy today?
My happy is that the apartment I'm living in has central air. Because in New York, that is not always the case. And most of my apartments have not had that. So the fact that it's already at a livable temperature when I walk into the apartment every night is pretty great.
That's amazing.
Yeah. How about you?
I think we take that for granted, for sure.
Yeah, because, well, I know you do. Because when I moved here as an adult for the first time, I was like, what? It never even occurred to me.
Yeah.
That other people have to like let the apartment cool down or sometimes warm up.
I know. Crazy. Yeah. My happy is that all of my holiday decorations are up.
All of them?
All of them. Got them all up.
Oh, that's awesome. Does it feel good?
I love it.
Me too.
I love this time of year.
That's so great.
It's so festive. I come home and I'm like, oh, the lights are on. It's pretty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love it. All right. So now it's time for our favorite part of the episode.
10K Roleplay.
All right, Lou, you ready?
Yes.
All right. So I'm still using this word passion.
Oh, okay.
Ikigai and passion.
Okay.
So Lulu, you are a passion predictor. You specialize in love connections, and you know whether two people are going to make it or not.
I sure do.
So you make these passion predictions.
Yes, I do.
In people's love lives. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What's your current obsession?
Oh, well, my new current obsession is obsession, the perfume obsession, because what I found is that statistically, in a certain demographic, women who use the perfume obsession actually combines with their pheromones and they have a higher statistical chance at attracting members of the sex they would like to attract.
Wow.
Hmm.
I can't believe you pulled that pheromones word out of your butt. I was like, would have never happened with me. All right. What is on your wish list?
I'm going to be vulnerable with you,
Oh,
Allison.
yes.
The matchmaker is lonely.
Oh.
And on my wish list is a match of my own. No one ever matches the matchmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I walk out of my apartment every day. I dab a little obsession on, walk around and hope it attracts people that I want to attract. And so far, it's not working. I have a 100% success rate with my clients. But yet I go home to my velvet apartment and lie in the jewel box that is my bed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Thank you.
All right. If you had $10,000 to spend, how would you spend it?
If I had $10,000 to spend, I would actually buy a new apartment, a new front door for my office, because currently everyone walks through the same front door. But what I think would actually be a little more appropriate is if I had 3 front doors. I had one for people who were single, one for people who were attached and not looking, and other people who were confused and trying to figure out what they're doing. That way, they're already in separated lobbies, and I can help figure that out. In the single lobby, I would make it a little more welcoming, maybe a coffee press, make it into a little place to meet people. The place that is for people who aren't sure, maybe it's just very quiet in there where they can have meditation. And then the people who are, committed and happy where they are and content in there, it's probably just true crime shows for them.
That's actually brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. And if you had $10,000 to give away, where would you give it?
If I had all of that money to give away, I tell you what, I would actually supply a honeymoon for one of my happy couples, and I would put it in a raffle jar of some sort, and then I would pick one at the end of the year, and their honeymoon would be paid for.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Well, I think so. I mean, I've never had a honeymoon, so I wouldn't know, but I hear they're lovely.
Okay. Oh, this question. What's your happy?
My happy is that in my apartment, I just committed to moving forward for the first time. And I'm proud to say I bought a second set of plates, bowls, cups. I really have only had one for a very long time. But I'd like to put it out in the universe. So I bought a second plate, a second spoon, just in case somebody wants to come over and have some borscht.
Oh, all right. Well, I think that's good. Secret that,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Passion Predictor.
Yes, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to help all of you, especially if you're here to help me.
Great job. Oh, good.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Alison, for this 10K role play, you are an icky guy. Just the ickiest. Just an icky guy. You know that guy? He's kind of icky.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Hello.
Hey.
All right. What is on your obsession right now?
So my obsession is eating all the food that I can just with my fingers. It's called finger food. Eating foods that aren't made for your fingers, I eat it with my fingers. So like spaghetti, I eat with my fingers, and like ice cream, I eat with my fingers, and soup, I eat with my fingers. And I like cup it into my hand. I just slurp it out and I just eat it with my fingers. And then I lick my fingers a lot and I go on all my fingers. And I do it without washing my hands.
I don't know if you're single, but I do know a woman who up until this point only had one set of plates and spoons, and I feel that you would have been very well matched.
I don't need a plate and a spoon.
Exactly. That's so gross. Okay, so what is on your wish list right now?
So what I wish for is more animals. So I want like lots of animals in my house, like, and I don't like lots of cats, but no litter boxes. Just the house is a litter box. And then I want like dogs and lots of dogs of all different sizes. And then I'm just going to make the backyard their litter box. And then I'm not ever going to clean it up. And then birds too, birds. So that way they can fly and just poop everywhere.
I didn't realize that people went in as that as their goal. I thought it just kind of ended up that way with animals. But
no, yeah, that's what I want.
All right, cool. Well, if you had $10,000, how would you spend it?
I would spend it on more televisions. I want to cover my entire wall of my house in televisions. And then I want to put on every show that I want to see at one time. And then I'm just going to sit on my one chair that I have. And it's not even a comfy chair. It's a really uncomfortable chair, but I'm just going to sit in it for hours. I'm just going to watch all the TV and never move. And then I'm just going to like not move ever and watch my shows.
Oh, man. Wow. Okay. I'm getting such a picture of you. You're awesome. So if you had $10,000 to give away, how would you do it? Do you give things away ever?
No, but you asked, so I'm going to answer.
Okay.
So if I had $10,000 to give away, I would give it to my gaming club. So my gaming club, and they play games all the time, but they like to make t-shirts that say gaming club. And we never have any money to make the t-shirts. So we always just have my friend's little sister paint them, and they suck. So I'm just going to order a lot of t-shirts that say gaming club in every different color for the gaming club, not for me, because I give it away.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. All right, well, what's your happy?
My happy is that I live alone, and so I can do whatever I want, and I can leave the seat up on the toilet, and I don't ever have to make my bed or do the dishes, and I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do because I live by myself. That's my happy.
Yeah, I think you might have that happy till the day you die, sir.
Good, I'll take it.
Okay, cool. Well, it has been great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Bye. All right, that was
10K Roleplay.
Yeah.
all right. So, guys, thanks for being here for another full episode of 10K Dollar Day. And please, if you want to reach out to us, find us on all of the socials at 10K Dollar Day. Also, if you want to give us a magic word, go to 10kdollarday.com, and right there on the front page, you can click submit a word. It's as easy as that. You do it right there from your phone or your computer. And also, if you're not signed up for our newsletter, you can do that on the homepage. Just click newsletter and you enter your email. You're going to get one newsletter a week that goes with this episode. So check that out as well. All right. This would not be possible without Andrea Canny as our producer. Intro by Stan Collins. Graphic art by Jacob McAllister. The 10K jingle by Rockwell and Rose. The vintage 10K Saturday episode voiceover by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout with friends like us.
Who needs amenities?